Let's now proceed to reviewing Science 6. Sorry for not recording Filipino and English in the morning kasi wala sa plano namin. It's only this afternoon that we decided to medyo magkaroon ng one-on-one prior to taking test. And luckily, for AP, naka-perfect score si Rian Esca. Congratulations! Let's now proceed to Science 6. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Write the word or group of words that each statement is describing. 1. It is the application or use of scientific knowledge in order to better human lives in practical ways.
Technology.
Check. Next. A branch of science that deals with the study of living organisms.
Life sciences.
Check. Next. This type of microscope uses transmitted or reflected light in order to magnify an image.
Optical microscope.
Check. Next. This is a scientific process of giving logical meaning to an observation.
Inference.
Check. Next. These are conditions or factors that affect the results of an experiment.
Variables.
Check. Next. Okay. You tell me. Okay, test 2. Quiz 1, test 2. Tell me if I'll give the material and you give the whether it is a pure substance or mixture, or if it is an element or compound. So we'll have first yung pure substance. Ano gusto mo? Which one are you more comfortable with? Ito muna tayo or ito muna tayo?
Ito.
Okay. So mixture or pure substance. Orange juice with pulp.
Mixture.
Aluminum.
Substance.
Pure substance.
Pure substance.
Limestone.
Pure substance.
Water with salt.
Mixture.
Soil.
Mixture.
Check. Next. Element or compound tayo. Heterogeneous or homogeneous.
Okay.
Okay. Orange juice with pulp.
Heterogeneous.
Aluminum oil. Aluminum.
Compound.
It's an element.
Element.
Limestone. It's in the periodic table, si aluminum.
Element.
Si limestone.
Compound.
Check. Water with salt.
Homogeneous.
Check. Next. Kasi when you add salt to the water,
basket.
taken as one na siya. Madidissolve kasi si salt eh.
Hilain mo yung basket.
Hilain mo rin yung basket na. Soil.
Sugat.
Wag na. Wag na. Okay na. Baka may masugat. Wag na.
Soil, compound.
Check. Next. Let's proceed to page 2. Which of the following, or you just identify, what produces hydroxide ions when dissolved in water? It produces
bases.
Check. Next. Which is the heterogeneous mixture? Okay. Give me a heterogeneous mixture. Nabasa mo na kasi ito eh. Or choices if you're not sure.
Choices.
Vinegar, salad dressing.
Salad dressing.
Check. Next. This is a heterogeneous mixture that contain large particles that settle out when left undisturbed.
Water. Water and salt.
Colloid suspension.
Suspension.
Okay. May large particles siya. Just like yung mga antibiotics. Suspension yung mga yun, anak. Yung mga lalagyan pa lang ng water. Powderized siya at first. Diba? And then we're just adding water. Next.
Juice.
This is a substance that changes color at certain range of pH values. Indicator, solute.
Solute.
Indicator. Siya nga yung nag-indicate eh. Nag-change siya ng color. Next. If a mixture contains undissolved particles that are mixed throughout the liquid, it is a
precipitate.
Check. Siya yung naiiwan. Actually, when you strain that one, sasalain mo siya, siya yung maiiwan. Because those are undissolved, mga hindi natunaw na particles. Next. It is an example where a solution contains two liquids.
An ocean of Salt water.
Okay, good.
Ocean.
Of salt water. Next, solids such as salt and sugar dissolve more readily in where?
Choices.
Hot water, cold water?
Cold water.
Salt and sugar?
Hot water.
Check. Next, oxygen and carbon dioxide are gases that are more soluble in water that is
Cold and stationary.
oh, are you sure? See eh. Cool and moving.
Cool and moving.
Nagmo-move siya. Si oxygen and carbon dioxide. Just like the utot. So, madali pala siyang nadi-dissolve sa tubig.
Utot?
Pagka malamig at nagmo-move. So, when you go
Swimming pool.
in swimming, when you go in swimming, your
In the
carbon
bubbles.
dioxide will easily get dissolved if the water is cool and if it's moving. When a substance dissolves, it
Choices.
breaks apart into smaller particles that are invisible to the naked eye. Siyempre, na-dissolve na siya. Meaning to say, na-break apart na siya into smaller parts that are almost invisible to our naked eye. The
I
ability
said
of the substance to
choices.
dissolve is called
Choices.
to dissolve.
Choices.
Solubility, dissolvability.
Solubility.
Okay. Dissolve, dissolubility.
Hi.
Okay. Next. Which of the following statement is correct? Sabihin ko na lang yung sagot. Water is an element made up of hydrogen and oxygen atoms. Okay, water yon. H2O. Dalawang oxygen yun, anak. Kaya siya tinawag na H2O. 1 hydrogen and 2 oxygen atoms. The box below shows the symbols and formulas for some gases.
O2, He, and E.
Okay, good. Next, how many elements are there on Earth?
100.
Check. Next, from the diagram below, which is not a compound?
Hydrogen.
100 lang elements? Ano yung 18?
It's not a compound kasi both siya, no? I mean, one color lang siya. So, wala siyang mixture. So, that is hydrogen. Which of the following is the characteristic of a base compound?
I know that. Base compound can change blue litmus paper into red.
Okay, so BR. BBR. Base, blue to red. Okay, next. Which of the following is an acid?
Kalamansi.
Check. Next. Copper sulfate can be broken down into simpler substances by
Compound.
chemical means. Okay, it is therefore a compound. The diagram below shows elements are often divided into two subgroups.
Metal.
Okay,
Metal.
check. Which of the following is correct? Water is a compound and nitrogen is an element. Take note of that.
Water is a compound and nitrogen is an element.
Which of the following substances is not a mixture?
Water.
Check. Next. O.
That is the
H2O.
water.
CuSO4.
Methane.
Copper sulfate. CuA.
Copper sulfate. CSO4.
HNO3. Or you like me to say the nitric acid and you tell the ano? Which are you more comfortable with?
Saying the like water.
Ah, okay. Maambun na. Okay, you get the ano? Take charge na dyan. Okay, let's go back. Water.
H2O.
Copper sulfate.
CSO4.
CuSO4. Just. Nitric acid. HNO3.
HNO.
Sodium hydroxide. NaOH. Sodium is Na eh. Ha?
NaOH.
Carbon dioxide.
Carbon dioxide. It is. Alam ko yun. That's the SCS. Kakutri. Ay. Carbon dioxide.
CO2. Kasi, C is carbon, di is 2, dioxide. So, CO2 yan. Pag CO lang siya, pag CO lang, carbon oxide lang yon. Isang oxygen lang yan. Ito, dalawang oxygen yan. Dioxide. Kuha mo? Okay. Methane.
CH4.
Hydrogen sulfide.
HNO. HNO3?
H2S. Hindi mo siya gamay, ha? Calcium carbonate.
Calcium carbonate.
Sinabi mo ito kanina.
Capo 3.
Check next. Sodium chloride. Oh, yung isa, hydroxide. Ito, sodium chloride. O, yung sodium, Na, di ba? O, chloride, Cl.
CLN.
Tignan mo si sodium chloride, sodium chloride. Ito naman, sodium hydroxide. Tama ba to? Hydroxide ba yan? NaOH. Okay. Next, potassium is K. Potassium, tama ang hydroxide talaga is OH. KOH. Next. Metal, non-metals, metalloids. Iron.
Metal.
Helium.
Non-metal.
Boron.
Metalloids.
Calcium.
Metals.
Lead.
Lead. Metals.
Sulfur.
Non-metals.
Silicon.
Metalloids.
Krypton.
Metal. Non-metals.
Chlorine.
Non-metals.
Phosphorus.
Non-metals.
Very good. Next, mastery test 2. So, answer here.
Hindi ko alam yun.
A beaker was placed, so this is the beaker, was placed on a scale. And the scale set to 0. So, 0 siya. The student then placed 100 grams of water. Empty beaker. Tapos nilagay ng 100 grams of water in this beaker. And added copper sulfate. Until no more dissolved. Okay? So, 100. Tapos, the measurement recorded are shown in the diagram. Question, what is the solubility of copper sulfate in 100 grams
60
of water? Okay, 60 grams. Why 60 grams?
What?
Okay, anyway, but 60 grams. A mixture of a liquid and a fine insoluble solid is known as?
A suspension.
Check. A substance does not dissolve in a solvent. We say that it is, hindi siya na...
Colloid.
It is, anong katangian ng ano?
Insoluble.
Soluble. Insoluble. Hindi natutunaw. Which of the following substances is known as the universal solvent?
Choices.
Oh, universal solvent, did you know? Water. It's a universal solvent. Which of these salts is the most soluble to 90 degrees?
Copper sulfate.
Okay, the most is the copper sulfate. This is a simple method of separating an insoluble solid from a liquid.
Filtration.
Check next. Two changes of state occur during distillation. Ano nangyayari yun?
To gas and gas to solid.
Okay, yeah. Si liquid nagiging gas. And then si gas nagiging solid. That is distillation. Next. The diagram below shows an apparatus for separating soil and water. What is the labeled parts? A and B. Yung A is the residue and B is the filtrate. Tama. Filtrate, yung napunta dun sa container. Which is an example of a colloid?
Filtrate.
Iced tea, fog, mayonnaise, hair gel.
Iced tea.
Which of the following is the unique characteristic of a liquid to liquid miscible solution? Answer is, the solution has the same uniform appearance and composition throughout. Liquid to liquid. Okay. So, here, identification. The simplest and the best way to get salt from salty water.
Evaporation.
Check. Next. This is usually used to separate colored substances from each other.
Chromatography.
Check. Next. Simplest way to separate iron fillings from a mixture of iron and sulfur.
Using a magnet.
Okay. Name used to describe the solid left in the filter paper.
Residue or emulsion. Residue.
Yeah. Residue. Is this a process to make pure water from seawater?
Filtration. Emulsion.
Ba't ganun? Letter A. Distillation. Oo. Okay, next. Light scattering of particles in colloid.
Tyndall effect.
Check. Next. Solution of two liquids that can't be mixed together.
Immiscible.
Okay. Solution containing large amount of dissolved solute.
Emulsion.
Concentrated. Just like the iced tea. There are iced teas that are concentrated because it has a large amount of dissolved solute. Okay, so kahit you add more water, if it is concentrated, hindi siya magiging matabang. Okay, just like Bactidol din, it is concentrated. Others can't take Bactidol without adding water kasi masyado siyang concentrated.
Mapait.
Next, separation process of less dense substance from a denser one.
Basebo.
Separation. Anong process yun? Yung less dense from a denser one.
Distillation.
Decantation. Colloid category of milk.
Emulsion.
Okay. Pag magkakasunod, alam mo, pag ginulo-gulo ko na, hindi mo na alam. Dapat hindi ganun. Which horse was given paracetamol?
Horsey.
Why?
Itong paracetamol. Katapat sila.
Okay. The RF value can be used to identify a substance. Use an equation to calculate the RF value of paracetamol. So, distance moved by paracetamol is 1, 2, 3 over 10 is equal to 0.3. So, paracetamol 3 divided by kasi 10. Have the horses given caffeine? No, the horses were given any caffeine as seen on the graph. There are no horses that move with the same distance as caffeine.
Caffeine is... nagpaparacetamol yung horse.
Sa caffeine. Oo, wala. So, pag may natapat dito, yun, nag-take sila ng... Baka si horse A may natapat dito. Nag-take siya ng caffeine. But since there's no horse. Okay. If you stir, pag hinalo mo daw yung 2 tablespoons of iced tea granules into 16 ounce parang kwan ito, 2 bottle ni Ona. 16 ounce glasses of water, you would make a delicious summer drink. A. Then you let the glass of mixture sit out on the counter for several days. So, hinayaan mo lang siya doon. What? Would that thing be separated into its parts? No, the solution is homogeneous and it will not be separated into its part over time. What type of mixture is it? Homogeneous mixture. The ice is totally dissolved in the glass of water when you stir them together. What is the best process to separate the water and the iced tea? Distillation. Because water can evaporate and condense while the iced tea won't. So, sa distillation from liquid to gas, ay ano yun?
Liquid to gas, gas to solid.
Gas to solid. Okay. Next.
Let's take.
Wait lang. Unang markahan pa lang to. Next, ready mo yung second quarter.
Ay, quarter dyan.
First quarter pa lang ito.
Mama.
Okay, let's now go to quarter 2, Science 6. Okay? It receives signals or stimuli from inside of our body as well as outside the body.
Nervous system.
Check. It is responsible for the internal distribution of materials in our body and the gas exchange.
Cardiorespiratory system.
Functions as body support of internal organs as well as locomotion and other movement. Muscu is musculoskeletal, okay? Musculoskeletal lang ito eh. Next, considered as one of the first lines of defense against harmful pathogens which could cause diseases.
Integumentary system.
Check next. Responsible for the processing of food, digestion, absorption, and elimination.
Digestive system.
Check next. Protects the body from dehydration against abrupt changes in temperature.
Integumentary system.
Oh, so dalawa na sila ah. Defense and protects the body from dehydration, so integumentary. Next, responsible for the programmed release of different hormones.
Integumentary system.
Again. Dami na niyang role ah. It receives stimuli din o siya rin yun. It stores water and fat.
Musculoskeletal system.
Transport of blood.
Cardiorespiratory system.
Okay, one of its function is for hematopoiesis.
Musculoskeletal.
Okay, galing nga. Next, why is sweating important?
Sweating is important because it helps you cool down. Sweating is a thermoregulation mechanism.
Okay. Give 3 helpful habits that promote proper functions of the nervous system. How will you achieve a proper function of your nervous? What will you do?
Exercise regularly. Eat nutritious food like vegetables and fruits.
And
take vitamins always.
Okay, next. Quiz number 2. You identify, match the animal in column A to their classification in column B. Iguana. Mammal, amphibian, arachnid.
That
crustacean,
is
reptile,
mama. What?
echinoderm,
Iguana.
mollusk.
Amphibian.
Reptile.
Reptile.
Stingray.
Fish.
Bat.
Mammal.
Ticks.
Arachnid.
Sea urchin. Yung mga
Crustacean.
Oh, echinoderm.
Echinoderm.
Squid.
Mollusk.
Squid game.
Mollusk.
Mollusk. Shrimp.
Shrimp. Oh, crustacean.
Okay. Salamander.
Amphibian.
Okay, so si salamander, amphibian, si...
Iguana. How did it...
Mm-mm.
Iguana also belongs to amphibian.
Yung sabi reptile daw eh, kasi para siyang ano,
Parang not yet.
parang butiki.
Ha ha ha.
Next, angiosperm or gymnosperm, strawberry.
Angiosperm.
Fern tree? Fern tree. Fern.
Gymnosperm.
Okay, rose.
Angiosperm.
Basta namumulaklak, anjo, no? Coconut.
Gymno.
Pine tree.
Gymno.
Cauliflower.
Anjo.
Sago palm.
Anjo. Gymnosperm.
Okay, mastery test number 1. Oh. The diagram below shows how food passes through the human digestive system. So, P. What is P?
I don't know.
Pharynx, esophagus, Q, R, S, and anus.
B.
Where does digestion take place?
P, Q, and R.
P, Q, R only. Okay. In which parts of the body are cells not replaced when they die?
Kidneys.
Oh, so cells are not replaced. So, hindi siya pwedeng palit. I mean, when they die. Which of the following is not part of the integumentary system?
Teeth.
Check. How many chambers does the heart have?
4.
The beating sound your heart makes comes from?
Valves closed.
Check next. How many liters of blood does an adult have in their body?
5 liters.
Oh, really? Oh, may 5 liters tayo of blood.
All over the body?
Oh, for adult, ha? So, kayo, mga 4, siguro. Ako, 5 liters.
Marami yung konti.
5 liters ng Coke.
Parang konti lang.
What is the process by which the body removes waste?
Excretion.
Check next. What is the average normal temperature of a human?
37 degrees Celsius.
Check. Which of these is collectively known as the auditory ossicles?
That's easy. Duodenum. Jejunum, ileum.
Which is the largest gland in the human body?
Wait. Feet.
Largest gland.
Oh, liver.
Check next. Which is the largest joint in the body?
Joint. Yung
Human
feet.
body.
Malaki yung feet natin.
Largest joint, where can you find?
Hip.
Knee.
Ahaha.
What is the name of the tissue that connects muscle to bone? Ang tawag sa tissue na yun, nagdudugtong.
Alam ko yan. Peristalsis.
Tendon.
Tendon.
What moves the food down the esophagus? Yun, sinasagot mo kanina.
Peristalsis.
Okay. What is the smallest veins called?
Venules.
Venules.
Venule.
What is the dome-shaped muscles that controls breathing?
Diaphragm.
Okay, good. So, this is the brain. These are the lungs. This is spinal cord.
Okay.
This is the heart. This is the liver. Number 6, spleen.
When this is the kidneys, this is the...
Okay, so you're
Yes.
familiar with that.
Apo.
Okay, this is the small intestine and this one is the large intestine. Okay. Next, the human body is made up of many...
Systems.
These body systems are constructed of
Cells.
which form tissues to create organs. The human body
Functions.
systems have different
Functions.
different
Functions.
body systems, blank chemicals. Transport
transport, I know
chemicals
that.
throughout the body to help it survive. Harmful chemicals are
Wait, expelled.
okay by body systems. Next mastery test number 2, part 2. Who is the father of taxonomy?
Carolus Linnaeus.
Are you familiar with the spelling?
I said Carolus
Linnaeus. Dolphins and whales are included in...
Mammals.
Check next. Which among the following is not a parasite?
Earthworm.
Check next. Oh, really? Mariam wants to find out the difference between birds and mammals. Which of the following questions should she ask?
What is its outer body covering?
Check next. Identify an organism below which is not a... what's this? Onidarian?
Nidarian.
Nidarian. C. Not a nidarian? Sponge or jellyfish?
A sponge.
Check next. Most parasitic infections can be prevented through...
Good hygiene.
Check next. Which of the following is true about echinoderms? They have
spiny skin.
spiny skin. Next. What influences the body temperature of an ectothermic animal?
The temperature of the environment.
Check next. Pedro made the following observations about organisms he over a period of time. The observations are stated in the box below. Based on insects, has webbed feet.
Amphibians.
Okay. Study the food chain of a fish tank. There's the water weed, the snail, and the fish. Based on the food chain above, which of the following statements true about these living things? Energy transformed from the water to the snails and then to the fish. So I gave the answer. Give me a difference between asexual and sexual reproduction.
Yung asexual, it's
Raina, why are you watching that? Wala ka na bang gagawin? Alis ka dyan. Baka maubos yung signal namin.
Oh, okay.
Go.
I
Asexual has lesser genetic variation compared to sexual reproduction. For sexual Raina, alis ka dyan. Alis ka dyan. May natutulog dyan eh.
Dito.
Doon ka sa green room. Flowering plants reproduce sexually through the process called pollinations. The flower contains male sex organs called stamens. So male has stamens. And female, we have pistils. What's the female? Pistils.
Stamen.
No.
Pistil.
Kasi ang ano yan?
Women.
Pag male, man.
Stamen.
Female, pistil. Ang female, pistil. Man, stamen, male. O, pag nakukonfuse ka. Okay, so next, let's proceed to quarter 3. Parang mostly quarters 1 and 2. Sa quarter 3 ko, konti na, no? Quiz number 3. The forces shown above, we have pulling. The forces shown above are opposite forces. The forces are equal. The forces do balance each other. There is motion.
Tag of war.
Okay. Next.
Our video reached 31 minutes.
Oh, that's the last. Here, in this illustration, the forces are
Not
not
equal.
equal. The forces do not balance each other kasi parang mas malakas yun. The stronger force is pulling to the right or left? To the left. Diba? Siya yung malakas. The weaker force is pulling to the right. Motion is to the
Left.
Oh, are you sure? Di ba doon?
Motion. Is
Ay, oo. Doon kasi panalo siya eh. Okay. Write whether you want more friction or less friction. Walking on icy sidewalk.
More friction.
Driving a car around a corner during a rainy day.
More friction.
Going down a slide.
Less friction.
Climbing up a ladder.
More friction.
Skiing down a hill.
Less friction.
Identification. An inclined plane that moves when it is used.
Stationary ramp.
What is an inclined plane? Wheel, an axle, screw, pulley, lever, inclined plane, wedge.
What's the question?
Inclined plane is nakataas siya that moves when it is used. It's a wedge.
Wedge.
Okay? Don't you have, ayun no, wedge.
Wedge. To?
Inclined plane. Tama ba? Sabi yun. A stationary ramp.
Inclined plane.
So, this is the inclined plane. A simple machine made with a rope wrapped
Pulley.
around. Okay. A ramp wrapped around a cylinder.
Lever.
Where's the lever?
This is the lever.
That is a ramp wrapped around a cylinder. A simple machine with a pivot between the effort and the resistance.
Screw.
Hindi ba napagbaliktad to?
What?
Didn't I check? So, it
Like
should
the
be
answers to this.
a ramp, a simple machine. Where's the screw? Screw with a pivot. Ito yun, screw. Ay, check mo eh. A pivot with an effort and the resistance. Ito yun. Are you sure? Wait lang. 4 and 5. Where's the key answer?
Here at the back.
This is quiz number 2. Quiz number 2. Numbers 4 and 5. Oh.
Lever.
So, baliktad siya. A ramp around a cylinder, it's the screw. Ito yung screw. Okay. Tapos ito, a simple machine with pivot, lever, yung meron parang seesaw. It's like a seesaw, no? Next. A rotating version of a lever similar to a screw with a large circular object.
Wheel and axle.
Okay. Similar to a screw. Yeah. Next. So, what's this?
Pulley. Screw.
Wala. Wedge yan.
Yeah.
Are you sure? 11 wedge. Okay, so third class lever, fulcrum, effort, and then the load. Iipitin mo. F-E-L. Next, mastery test. A beetle. Turn off na. Okay na.